Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm back here with another live stream. Sorry, it took me a minute to get up here, and I just hit off this key, bro. This is crazy. Actually, low-key, I should literally take off all these keys and wash them. But I'm not going to, I'll be honest. You're probably wondering, did I just use a trash bag to fucking... Okay. Then no bullshit, the last thing I'm gonna do is put on a sweater. Alright. We're gonna see what's trending on YouTube. Whoa, hold up. Alright, y'all. Sorry it took me a minute, but I'm back. I literally had to go... I had to do something. I'm gonna be honest. But... I'm here. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Okay, only because I was hearing myself twice. Okay. I bet. So with that being said, we're going to get straight into a reaction video. I literally just had to use the bathroom before I started streaming. And then let's just see what's trending and we can watch it from there. Okay, their definition of what's trending is a little different than my definition. Okay, 10 biggest mega projects in the world.
From one of the world's most luxurious casinos nestled along the Singaporean coast, and Elon...
Okay, and this is... Okay, so the reaction video we're going to get in today is the 10 biggest mega projects in the world, and it's by Underworld. Let's see.
Musk's dream for a world full of sustainable gigafactories to a 110-mile-long linear city in the middle of the Saudi desert and the largest water park ever built, home to the planet's soon-to-be tallest water slide. Here are 10 of the biggest mega projects in the world.
Okay. Oh, and today we have fruit. I was
Between
gonna eat
1998 and 2004, the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, were the tallest buildings in the world, at 1 feet taller than the Sears Tower in Chicago, which then became the second tallest building in the world, or maybe the third. The Petronas Towers held that title until the construction of Taipei 101 in Taiwan, but then the Burj Khalifa dwarfed everyone in 2010, standing 2,717 feet tall. Still, the Petronas Towers are the tallest twin skyscrapers on Earth, and home to National Petroleum Limited, a Malaysian oil and gas company commonly referred to as Petronas. The $1.6 billion towers also feature the world's highest two-story bridge between the 41st and 42nd floors. You can head up to the observation deck on the 86th floor for an even better view of the Malaysian skyline. Argentinian-American architect Cesar Pelli went with a distinctive postmodern style, aiming to build a 21st century icon for Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Seeing how the official Malaysian religion is Islam, Pelli combined principles of Muslim architecture and design to create a structure that oozed with Malaysian culture. Like most mega projects, construction didn't come without its hiccups. A bad batch of concrete brought construction to a grinding halt. They were worried the weak concrete had infected everything they had built so far. Luckily, builders only used it on one floor. They tore that floor down, rebuilt, and kept moving. Still, the delay cost the project about $700,000 per day.
Holy moly.
In the mid-2000s, Singapore decided it wanted in on the casino game. They'd just lifted a 40-year ban on gambling, hoping to bolster tourism and boost their economy. Many world-famous names competed for one of two spots, names like MGM Mirage and Wynn Resorts. In the end, Las Vegas Sands, which owns the Venetian Casino Resort in Vegas, won the first of two spots, thanks to their vision of a $3.2 billion gambling and entertainment district called the Marina Bay Sands. They put up nearly $4 billion to invest in the project. That's on top of the $1.2 billion paid for the 6 million square foot site. But thanks to labor shortages and rising material prices, the total development cost was estimated at 8 billion Singaporean dollars as of 2009, or about 6.8 billion US dollars. They called it the most expensive standalone resort property ever built. But unlike some mega project ideas, they actually pulled it.
Wait, can we just take a moment to look at this real quick? It literally is low-key like a boat on top of 3 buildings, surrounded by more buildings that connect to the 3 main buildings, which is cool as fuck. But then where they built it was expensive. I think he said Singapore. You know how much it costs to live there? Like, so they picked like a place where it's like known for money, and then if it's the only gambling place too, it's gonna make the I think it was like 8.2 billion. It's gonna make that shit back. Well, it's gonna make it back in tenfold, to be honest. But it's still crazy though.
It off. Today, the Marina Bay Sands sports a 2,500-room hotel, a 1.3 million square foot convention center, a mall, a museum, and several celebrity chef restaurants, including 2 Wolfgang Pucks. Meanwhile, the casino floor is a gambler's paradise with 500 tables and 1,600 slot machines. The coup de grace.
Okay.
If
Sorry,
you
I'm
will,
just trying
is
to
the
find, like,
Sands
a good
Sky Park, a
compromise.
1,100-foot skyway connecting all 3 towers. You can dive into the infinity swimming pool while enjoying a gorgeous view of the Singapore skyline.
That's crazy work.
It was billed as a $100 billion luxury city, a living paradise on Earth. But as of today, Forest City, Malaysia is a ghost town full of empty roads and deserted high-rises. In 2006, a Chinese development firm called Country Garden announced their plans to build the massive city. It was a 20-year project set in Johor Bahru, a Malaysian
20-year
city
project.
north of Singapore. According to Bloomberg, the Malay government saw how successful Singapore was with tourism and wanted to cash in. The original idea, pitched by Malaysia, was to build a new metropolis near the causeway connecting Singapore to Malaysia. Then, Country Garden stepped in with their $100 billion Forest City idea, which involved
snap.
building artificial islands a few hundred yards off the Singaporean coast. Country Garden sold the dream of luxury apartments, hotels, offices, golf courses, and tech parks to eager Chinese investors who sank thousands of dollars into the soon-to-be-built apartments. Developers anticipated that 700,000 people would quickly move into the new city. As of 2019, only 500 call it home. According to Business Insider, the population has supposedly grown to a few thousand, but it's still less than 5% of the expected residents. So, if you wanted to, how much would it cost to move to Forest City? Unfortunately, prices have skyrocketed in recent years. In 2017, a Forest City...
It's not even that. What do they expect? They put $100 million into this project, having projectiles that, I guess, having projectiles that have over 5 million people living there within like a time span. You feel me? And it's a $20 million project. Well, it's a $100 million project, but it's 20 years in order for it to be complete. But then you're upping the prices, but you don't have enough people living there. Wouldn't you low-key find like a gap where you're still making enough money to sustain the cost and living for this place, but then it's also able for more people to come here? And then when you have more people, because the prices are a little higher than average, they're not too high, but they're a little higher, you can then slowly increase it over time once you have enough people. Because realistically speaking, bro, when it comes to rent, people may complain, but they're gonna pay it regardless. Because you're not gonna choose to be homeless. If you can afford not to be homeless, you're gonna pay rent. You're just gonna bitch and complain about it because just like maybe 2 years ago you were paying $800, now you're paying $1,600. It doesn't increase. So I could see where you might complain, but at the same time, like, just shut up because you're gonna pay it regardless. Like, I don't know that like I don't know. There's no point in complaining about something. One, you chose, whether it's a fucked up choice, or two, you gonna keep doing it. Like, why are you gonna, like, for instance, like, if you play a sport, why are you complaining about playing a sport if you don't like it, but if you're gonna continue to do it? Why are you complaining then? Shut up and just play the sport.
The apartment only cost about $170,000. Today, they cost about $1.14 million. You're better off buying in Johor Bahru, where the average sale price is about $141,000, and there are actual signs of life.
Oh, let's desert it.
Picture this. You're sailing down the Red Sea between Saudi Arabia and Egypt when you suddenly see your reflection along a 110-mile mirror. But wait a minute, that's not a mirror.
Fuck?
Instead, it's a 1,600 foot tall, 660 foot wide, 110-mile long building. And there's another running parallel on the other side. What you're currently looking at is Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's NEOM project, better known as The Line. Some may call it the sustainable city of the future. Others think it sounds a little dystopian. The $725 billion city will run on nothing but sustainable energy. There won't be any cars either. Instead, the MBS imagines a high-speed underground train that can get you...
Hold up. So at least they're giving you some type of transportation. But at the same time, I'm still going to go back is, they boarding you up in a wall. You got a wall on this side and a wall on this side. And then they're saying it's because it's for solar energy to keep the city, lit. Okay, cool. What happens when the wall breaks? Or what happens when someone tries to break the wall? Anybody thought of that? Then there goes your energy. What the fuck are y'all gonna do? Do you have Then two, I'm still back on, you're low-key trapping yourself. If there's only one way to get in and one way to get out, that means if someone were to come, you're kind of screwing yourself. Hey man, I don't know. That seems a little, it's cool and futuristic, but that also seems dangerous as fuck. Why would I want to be trapped in a wall? Well, in a line. They didn't even call it a wall. They called it a line. You have two lines, here, and you can go back and forth from a train. Does that mean you only come in one way and come out one and out the other? That's dangerous, in my opinion.
From end to end in 20 minutes flat. Residents will enjoy a lush outdoor landscape between the two mirrored buildings. Those buildings, ideally, will house and employ about 9 million people. The line will also remain under the watchful gaze of AI. MBS says it's to use data models to find ways to improve the city, but it sounds a little matrixy to us. It's all part of something called Vision 2030, which aims to make the oil-rich country the world leader in sustainable innovation. Work began on the line in late 2022, with drone footage coming out in October showing what looks like the initial groundwork. According to Saudi officials, you could be living in the line as soon as 2023. Or is it on the line? What about at the line? According to Elon Musk, when the Gigafactory in Reno, Nevada is complete, it will have the largest footprint of any structure in the world. Bigger than the Great Pyramid, the Empire State Building, and the Burj Khalifa. Counting multiple levels, we're talking about 15 million square feet. However, every inch will run on renewable energy. Now, you've probably seen Elon talking with Leonardo DiCaprio about the Gigafactory and its environmental impact. According to the Tesla CEO's calculations, it would take 100 gigafactories worldwide to power the entire planet with sustainable energy. Unfortunately, the current Gigafactory in Nevada is about 30% complete. Tesla finally announced plans to expand the factory in 2022, but the full-scale building is still a distant dream. Now, Elon's been thinking about the Gigafactory his whole life, but official plans didn't kick off.
I just want to make this one thing adamantly clear. One thing about Elon Musk, he gonna get shit done. If he said he want to do something, best believe he already started it. It's not even like I'm gonna try. It's I already tried it. Now I'm gonna tell you guys my idea because I already started it, so I know it's possible. One thing about Elon, I'll give him that. Very innovative, very early adapter.
Until 2014, when Panasonic agreed to invest in the $5 billion project. With the how figured out, it was time to determine the where. Tesla toured several locations, never once thinking about northern Nevada. But after a little convincing and several private trips, Tesla finally settled on the Tahoe Reno Industrial Center, or TRIC. Now, while the Nevada factory is the biggest, it's not the only Gigafactory Tesla owns. Giga New York, located in Buffalo, focuses on power pack batteries and solar panels. Giga Texas, the company's newest factory in Austin, serves as Tesla HQ and acts as an assembly site for Model Ys, Model 3s, Cybertrucks, and Cybersemis. 2 more Gigafactories exist outside the US, one in Shanghai, China, and the other in Berlin, Germany. Jubail, Saudi Arabia used to be an ancient fishing village on the Persian Gulf. It was full of deserted suburbs until the mid-1970s, when an American engineering company called the Bechtel Corporation broke ground on the largest industrial city in the world, spanning more than 687 square miles. Upon its completion, the new site contributed to about 7% of Saudi Arabia's total GDP. At the turn of the millennia, the Saudi royal family decided to expand operations in Jubail, and Jubail II was born. Considered by many to be the world's largest civil engineering project, Jubail II sought to double the city's original size. The project provided housing for 120,000 new
That was the hardest I'd ever been hit in my life. Only certain guys can do that, run loud.
Wait, hold up. No, because Muhammad Ali was literally one of the greatest boxers ever to walk the earth. And why does YouTubers win a gang leader Confederate Muhammad Ali boxing after dark? That's who did it.
One guy who could hit you so hard it didn't hurt.
You got into further trouble, didn't you, while you were in prison?
Well, I got, of course.
What do you mean you got? Don't throw it away like that.
The year is 1975. Muhammad Ali is in the midst of his second career following his exile from America, all the way back to 1966. After some intense bouts that were undeniable classics, such as his first two wars with Joe Frazier and the iconic Rumble in the Jungle with George Foreman. But now comes a tough cookie with a rugged exterior and a fistful of dynamite. The quick-to-tire but quicker-to-bludgeon monster that is Ron Lyle.
Good left hand, and down goes Williams.
Intimidated the hell out of a lot of opponents. He would just come in, growl, throw punches, and go home.
A feared warrior who's turned pro at the late age of 28, with some already admirable victories against Oscar Bonavena, Buster Mathis, and Jimmy Ellis.
And in round 8, you shall leave.
Actually, guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna try playing this game and see if it lets me. If it doesn't let me, you guys already know where I stand.
popcorn ceiling with fine cedar because my wife asked me to. Very demure, very custom. I'm not like these other husbands. She says to get it done, I get it done without complaining. Do it myself and do it well. Custom cuts, gotta go around the AC unit. She even puts cutesy clips in my hair to keep my hair out of my way when I'm running the saw. Very demure, very safe, very cutesy. See how I do this TikTok trend because my wife asked me to without complaining, even though I'm in the middle of my project? Very demure, very classy, very mindful. Husbands, remember, be demure. You see how I covered this? Put the zoom out. Okay. Why do you want me to record this? Just do it, I promise. Just do it. This is gonna hurt me. No, it's not. It's not gonna shock you. Just try. Said I'm crazy. I was not expecting that. Oh my. Next time. Nigga. He calls himself nigga all the time. Nigga this,
I'm not gonna lie, I be listening to some of the songs, y'all, and I be like, shit fire, Sway. Shit fire. Alright, yeah, this is Moment of Truth. This game literally keeps fucking canceling on me. Alright, we're gonna play the event. Fudge. Alright, so we're starting from scratch, y'all. And in order to keep a -3, you need to have a perfect score all around, so that's what we're gonna aim for. Okay. Oh wait, this is the last thing I needed to do. What percentage is my phone at? 95? Okay. I need... Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. So clearly, my driver isn't an option. Oh, is that on the line? Fuck! No! Still too much. Still too much. Still too much. I'm overplaying it today. What's going on? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, no, because for a quick second, guys, I was actually low-key about to get teed, bro. Oh, shit, it's on the first cut. Oh, shit. Oh, not bad. Dang, it was on directly on the line. It could have got a little closer to the hole. Oh my gosh. That's so fucking annoying. Yeah. So this one I need to get it under a number of tries. Sorry, it was a perfect swing, but I'm just not paying attention. I knew not to use that fucking